right, so here's the heavyweight hopeful, Curtis "Razor" Blaydes. He's done a whole lot of winning in the UFC. It seems like most of the guys he tries to take down, he is able to do so. What have you seen from Curtis Blaydes thus far in the octagon?
Curtis Blaydes has only been beaten by Francis Ngannou in his UFC career. So when you set him against anyone else, he's the guy that is more likely to get his hand raised. It's the wrestling ability, it's the cardio, and it's the underrated striking of Curtis Blaydes that makes him one of the best heavyweights in the entire world.
Won a JUCO national championship as a wrestler at Harper College. That came after he earned a full ride to Northern Illinois University. Looking to put his best foot forward here tonight and potentially earn his first UFC championship opportunity. Well, anyone who watched Tom Aspinall work in training and during his amateur and early pro career felt like they were looking at a future UFC heavyweight champion. Tom Aspinall has every skill you would want from a big man. Moves exceedingly well. His speed is going to be a real problem in theory for the opposition tonight. And most of these heavyweights just are not as fleet of foot. That says nothing of his grappling game. This is the longtime grappling coach for Team Calvon. He has every skill in his mixed martial arts arsenal, and scary proposition for the rest of the heavyweight division. Can't get worse. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Curtis "Razor" Blaydes. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Tom Aspinall.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here, and the wins and bonuses just continue to pile up for the budding heavyweight contender, Tom Aspinall. Truly a 5-tool player when it comes to his skills, but in this particular matchup, he believes the ground game is going to be his bread and butter. He believes we're looking at a submission finish here tonight. Unable to connect with the right. Finds his range with the jab. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Nice crack there.
He's going to guillotine.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Aspinall. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Blaydes is back in full mount.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Good work from the top here by Blaydes.
Yep.
Maybe the best strike he's thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut range.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let it go look like that. Because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you at any time. Side control is pretty safe there.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Aspinall's back inside control here.
He's got to find a way to get back to his feet.
Under a minute now to go in this one.
Nice.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Aspinall. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Aspinall's back in north-south.
Now he's going full mount.
Final seconds here. Oh, real good submission attempt now. That one looks tight. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round two. Right on the button. And a nice job, at least. You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows, I got to fire in my hips, load you up, and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Making all these shots count. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Just like this. Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Blaydes is in half guard. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Aspinall. Another ground and pound strike lands. Under 2 minutes now to go.
Let's work, guys.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Setting up an arm lock now.
What a tight arm bar.
Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. Takes his back now. 45 seconds remain in the round. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Final seconds here of round 2. All right, round 3 coming up next.
Stop.
All right, baby. Now, this round, I want you to get that submission. You're getting close, but you're giving up position. You're giving up some space before you...
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
All right, here we go with this 3rd round of this championship fight. Just out of range with that uppercut. Blaydes gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. Single leg takedown. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Working out of the half guard here. Oh, strong reversal on the ground here.
I need you to scramble! Scramble!
Oh, right into mount. He's trying to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, trying to go to half guard.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Curtis Blaydes. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through.
Hey, scramble, get up! Scramble!
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Blaydes is back in full mount. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Blaydes. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. That was a slick transition.
Go along, hold you down. Keep moving.
Blaydes is in half guard now. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Blaydes is right back to the full mount. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Aspinall gets the takedown.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Oh, big shots from the top. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet. Great ground and pound by this man.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Aspinall. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Aspinall's right back to the full mount here. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Get them out here.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
This is a terrible position.
Blaydes is in half guard. Nicely done. Good work from the top here by Aspinall. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Seconds left.
Get out of there.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Back mount now. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. 20 minutes in the books.
All right, take a seat, bud. This is the final round. We are down. We are losing this fight. I need you to go out there and give everything you have left.
All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round. Aspinall gets caught with that punch. He decides to put his hands up. Oh, snaps his head back with that offering. DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. Yup, that guillotine's deep. Looking for the guillotine lock right now, and it looks like it's in. He's done a great job of securing him, but now he's got to settle him if he wants to finish the fight.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense have done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending, he's taking these submissions.
Blaydes has got the full mount. Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited now. Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Lands the ground and pound strikes. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Hey, scramble, get up! Scramble, get up!
Beautiful transition. Now Blaydes is much safer position there, being in side control.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Blaydes. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. This is where he wants to be.
Aspinall's in half guard. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Time winding down, final seconds of the fight.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Oh, and there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. We'll see how the judges saw it.
After
Here is Bruce
rounds,
Buffer.
we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 48-47, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Curtis Blaydes.
Well, Curtis Blaydes with another big W here tonight, and perhaps this is a guy who could eventually find his way into a UFC championship fight. I thought he put all the skills together beautifully here tonight. Curtis Blaydes, all of a sudden, a major factor in this UFC heavyweight division.